Frontier Entertainment. It is a big morning in Hollywood.
It is.
So the Oscar nominations are being announced as we speak. We're keeping an eye on all the awards and waiting to hear some of those big announcements for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Director, etc. So here to give us a preview of those possible nominees is film critic Tony Toscano.
Yeah, we just announced the nominations for Best Supporting Actor just a minute ago, and I am firmly convinced that Mahershala Ali from Green Book is going to win that award. Although Richard E. Grant, who did a great job in If You Can Ever Forgive Me, it will be second in that voting. So yeah, it's a big morning because, you know, again, the Oscars are the very tip of the iceberg there.
We've seen the Golden Globes, and obviously what an honor that is. And so if you're at home, you're watching, you're seeing all the announcements for all the other awards, like visual effects right now. They're making those announcements live as we speak. But just to give you a clue or kind of a peek into the mind of the Academy.
Well, we just, you know, I just got back from the Critics' Choice Awards, and traditionally the Critics' Choice is really the best predictor of the Oscars. It's about 90% accurate, and so I'm going to go with what we, you know, kind of did at the Critics' Choice Awards. I think for Best Director.
So we have, who's up for that award?
Well, they haven't announced it yet, but
who do you think is that's obviously the question of the morning,
I really think that it's going to be Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, for that beautiful, beautiful picture. Roma was already nominated, one of the nominees this morning for Best Foreign Film as well. So Roma may take the category in not only Best Director, Best Foreign Film, but Best
Picture
overall. Now they're announcing the animated feature. This is one of those that I don't think there's any question that, and they haven't even announced it yet, but Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
It's going to be there on this list. You can see it here in just a moment.
Will probably win this award, as it comes up. And of course, there it goes, see? Boom. It really is not only one of the best animated films, but it is one of the best pictures of the year.
Right.
So again, back to what we were talking about earlier with, you know, who may walk away with Best Actor. I really do think that it's going to be Christian Bale.
You think so from
Vice?
From Vice.
Yeah.
So now, who do you think he's going to be up against? Now, again, obviously they haven't announced that award yet.
Probably Rami Malek, you know, for Bohemian Rhapsody,
which had a phenomenal performance.
It did, you know, and again we have some good performances as well from. I'm watching this as we're going because the original song is "Shallow" from A Star Is Born. That's probably going to win the Academy Award.
Let's listen in here for this next nominee.
Adapted screenplay. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Joel Cohen and Ethan Cohen. Black Klansman, Charlie Wachtel and David Rabinowitz, and Kevin Wilmot and Spike Lee. Can You Ever Forgive Me? Nicole Holofcener and Jeff Whitty.
Phenomenal story about a man named Ron Stallworth, who's a Utah man, and his time as a Colorado police officer, now up for this award
and A Star Is Born, Eric Roth and Bradley Cooper
really
and Will
terrific film that was.
With Spike Lee as the director.
You know, and you honestly, for adapted screenplays, that's kind of a tricky one, but I think Black Klansman is also worthy of that. That was directed by Spike Lee. Terrific movie. If You Can Ever Forgive Me, again, that spoke to me a lot.
It's a huge movie, but it's up against a lot of other big films. You mentioned Roma as one of them as possible win for maybe Best Director, but that's also up for Best Picture. At least we think that's going to be the nominees announced this morning.
Well, I think so. I think also your Best Actress, you know, I think it's going to be Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born. Although Glenn Close really was great in The Wife. You know, a terrific movie, but I think the popular kind of vote will be for Lady Gaga as Best Actress. We already talked about Best Actor. Best Picture is here we go, Leading Actor.
Here we go. So let's listen into Leading Actor.
Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born. Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate. Rami Malek in Bohemian Rhapsody. And Viggo Mortensen in Green Book.
Yeah, no surprises there at all. Again, I think it's going to be Christian Bale. Although everybody else did terrific work in their films, I do think that Christian Bale was outstanding in Vice.
Right,
here we go, leading actress.
Listen to this one here as well.
Yalitza Aparicio in Roma. Glenn Close in The Wife. Olivia Colman in The Favorite. Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born. And Melissa McCarthy in Can You Ever Forgive Me?
We hear the names for leading actress. I wish we'd have more time to kind of go through the rest of them. What we will do is be able to have this on our website at abc4.com, where you'll see the rest of those. Again, Best Director, Best Picture, still waiting for that here this morning. Talking with our favorite film critic, Tony Toscano, and his ideas here this morning as well. And obviously nailing a couple of those. Tony. Way to go.
I mean, like I said, these have been kicked around for the last, 3 or 4 months, and I don't think there's any surprises here as to what's going to happen exactly.
And of course, you see his page right there on Facebook, TV's Talking Pictures. Like the page. Of course, you'll like what Tony's reviews, because he's nailing them here this morning.
There it is.
Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.